And I will be picking up like the anti-material rifle, like whatever level. But I level up fast with how many enemies there are from increased wasteland spawn. It'll be hard for me at the beginning of the game, but as you'll see if you've ever played the game, you know there's like 4 or 5 bloat flies up there. If you've ever done the tutorial, there's a good probably 15 up there just to show you how much they vamp up the spawns.
Was all you had on you?
But I'll be like level 20 before I even get to New Vegas. Like, it'll be insane.
But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No promises. No hardcore. Might do a hardcore playthrough. If you want to, I mean, I can go. If you guys really want to see a hardcore playthrough. I just don't find, in the early game, it's really easy because you're freaking out and you collect, like, all the food because you don't want to die. And then, like, by the time that you get to New Vegas and you get, like, your penthouse, you get all of this stuff loaded in. Once you get all this stuff loaded in, it's pretty useless because, like, there's all those geckos over there, especially with increased wasteland spawn. You get them, and then you cook them whenever you have 25, 25 survival, and then you have, like, your food for, like, 2/3 of the game. And then by that time, you should encounter, like, more of those, more geckos, more big horners, stuff like that. And you just cook their meat and level it up very slowly, and you should be completely fine. There's no worries. And then just find, like, you can even make the trek all the way back here just to drink from that water source and go all the way back to New Vegas or whatever if you want to. Let me tweak this stuff with mod configuration menu. So let's go with these features. I will have level 50 enabled. Whether I'll get to it, I don't know. That'll be a really long time. I'm gonna go with a perk every 1 level because I like it better, and I have more perks, so we can do stuff like Where's My Pants. If you watch the Tuninator's Let's Play, you know what that is. Let me just go through this myself and think of it. Loot variety. Yes. No, I should turn that on. Okay. So yeah, so I noticed that too when I was going through. That's so basically on vanilla terms, you could go 5 days. Actually, you could go 2 or 3 days without drinking. I don't know how long it is without drinking. But, like, oh yeah, so, like, that's a good example. In vanilla, you can go, like, 2 weeks without sleeping. When yesterday I was practically falling asleep in my chair here on my computer because of how little sleep I had. But I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm good. So, I want to say something back there I just realized, but I forget. Oh well, I'm a little too late now. Let's go talk to Sunny. Let's see if her graphics are almost up for my mod. No, they're not good.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I try not to talk over NPCs because it bugs me when people do that in other Let's Plays. And I don't know if you guys will be able to hear me, at least right now in this initial recording. I did mic checks, obviously, but I don't know. I'm going to be recording for an hour session and just cut it up into 15-minute segments. Make it easier.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look, try crouching down and nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight Follow me.
This is rudimentary stuff. I'll try to breeze through this as fast as I can. I like to get the experience from it and get those early levels. Let me go with level 3. I always put some stim pack on 4. I don't know why I do, I just always do. Broad machete, I'm gonna sell that. Oh, I didn't put 4, I didn't put stim pack on 4. Okay. Let's go with that. I don't know. Put that. That's stim pack, and this is broad machete. Conserve your ammo. Useful tips. Can I loot this? It's empty. I'm gonna go. I don't know why I enable these. I never use them. But they basically, you can, like, there's one in, I don't want to call this a major city. This is actually a very small city compared to other cities. But like, there's one in Prim. There's one in Freeside. I think there's probably one in New Vegas itself. But like, I can, whenever I have like the one here, the one in Prim, the one here, and the one in New Vegas, like enabled, I can go in the one in New Vegas and send stuff to the one in here, and then I can send the stuff to the one in here over to Prim whenever I come and pick it up. I don't know. It's not really useful. I guess it's if you like maxed out your carrying weight near one of those things and you don't want to actually sell them. I guess. I really don't know. Come on, hurry up. You're having your dog push you. Are you really that lazy? Jeez. People these days.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
Mm-hmm.
We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move
He saw me move my mouse around that skin mesh. I'm not gonna sneak screw you. I have a machete. There you go. I can sprint now. But as you saw, I was moving my mouse over, like, her neck area, and then her chest, and there were different skin colors. It's a mod. I don't know what mod that is, and if I would know, I would try to fix it. But unfortunately, I don't, and I'm not gonna go deactivating one by one every single mod that I have, because I'll probably spend more time having New Vegas crash on me upon launch. Because I was trying to launch the game earlier and do some like checks, and it crashed 2 times, and then I couldn't load my save. I had to load another save earlier than that, but whatever, I'm fine with it. It took a while.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
That's what I was talking
There's 2
about.
more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially. Come with me.
That happens for about everyone, so you'll see like darker skinned people, not to be racist of course, but you'll see darker skinned people, and they'll be like at the Silver Rush, the darker skinned man out in front will, like his arms will be completely black, but then his face will be like white as the light. It looks really weird, to say the least. I'll loot all this. I might actually. And then here's a shovel, and we're going to be doing some grave digging over there whenever we get our rock flour for our healing powder. So there's a tip, it's right over there next to that, if you are going to be doing tutorials. Oh god, I'm sorry. It's cutting her most of that time.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I cut you in the
I came
leg.
up here to draw water.
Yeah, I cut you in your, like, carotid artery. I don't know if that's the one in your leg. Which artery's in your leg? I mean, obviously I hit her on the outside of the leg, not the inside, so I wouldn't have cut her on that artery, but still. It's been painful nonetheless to be cut with a machete 3 or 4 times. Let me F5, quick save. So I thank you, I know what VATS is. I know what sneaking is. Make the message go away. Sneak, 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 sneak. It won't go away. I probably should put on the armor. Go with the mouse is so fidgety in the menus.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little excited. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Will do. Let's go. And she limps back.
Howdy.
Howdy. Okay, so off to see the schoolhouse. Wonderful schoolhouse of Oz. Oh god, no, man, look, giant rat. And if you've played Fallout and not played with mods, or a World of Pain mod to be especially, here is Frankie's Guns and Ammo, part of the World of Pain. He has some quests that we'll probably most likely be doing. Some easy dungeon quests, not too hard to stop. Some easy dungeon quests. And he sells things, so if we need to buy anything ammo-wise, or I don't know how much weapon mods he has, but if we need to buy any mods-wise, and we cannot find our needs over at Shet, then we will have to go to him. First to check the mailbox for something. Well, a little too late now. Come on, Mad Ops. Come here. Let's not mess this up. There you go. Always mess that up. Always go too high or too low. No, I did not get my lockpick, so I cannot do what I wanted to do. Sadly. Now let me just get this stuff, and I'm probably gonna cut out if I can't get it on my first try here, but let me take Programmer's Digest, and I'm gonna hack this computer and get that. Normally I like to have 25, both of them, so I don't have to use the Programmer's Digest, and then I can unlock this, but then not tell it to unlock this, and then I can get both of them and get both experience, which is good for the early game, but a little too late now. So let's just go support, cutting, husband, setting. Ooh. Now let me see if I can get brackets and save myself. That removed. I need allowance replenish. That removed.